All right, it is Friday night. It's time for the WIdiots, and we're both frozen as shit. So let's get going. I am CMC. That guy over there pretending to freeze and salute is MCKD. And let's kick it off. What are you shouting out today, there, fella?
Well, as always, I'll shout out my mother. The ones that make us smile, makes me smile. I'm actually coming to you live from her establishment tonight, and shout out to my Kendall crew. I got up there last week, saw a basketball game, and shout out to a Facebook friend Christine, who gifted me with what Corey. I may have a new number one hat. So first of all, it came in this beautiful bag. Cheers, tall wine glasses all over. It's a beautiful bag. But check out this, Corey.
Oh, good lord!
Check out my new hat,
Oh
inspired by
goodness!
the time where I was a unicorn on this show. That's what it was
Good
inspired by.
lord!
So here's my new hat. It's got a shooter rum up top that's empty. Little derby or whatever this hat is on my little whatever this thing is, the barrette. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. This is really gonna. It's really gonna help me.
Oh my goodness!
Exactly. Exactly.
And we're already getting comments such as, "Oh my God, Kevin's not in the dungeon."
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
seeing him in daylight is way different.
yeah, it's not good, is it? It's. I need a haircut. I know that, but
And Rachel, I assume that's how you pronounce your name. I'm gonna say Rachel, but maybe
it's
it's
Rachel.
Rachel.
Yeah, it's Rachel.
Says Wahoo. So we're already yeah, unicorn's definitely your new name.
I think this might be, along with the shirt that Beth's got to get licensed with your favorite saying on it. I think this is right up in there. We got to get this global merchandise it all over the place.
Not the worst thing I put in my mouth.
Boom. Say.
All right. Well, for my shout outs, I'll shout out the one that makes me smile, and I'll actually call her out by name, Amber, just in case she is watching right at this moment. Um, Shout out HVAC systems. Heating is very important today. Woke up with a -40 wind chill. So, I mean, fully appreciate that. In fact, my bedroom was so warm, I actually had to get rid of a few coverings. And yeah, just shout out to everybody that's here or is going to watch in the future.
Excellente. What's our first topic here, Corey?
Well, speaking of things that may or may not make you smile, we do have some football to talk about, a little bit of everything. And then I got one sporting thing to talk about after that Kevin might have to tune out to because it's baseball and he doesn't give a shit. But first up, we're gonna talk about these championship games this weekend. Then we're gonna get into some of the coaching stuff because that's this week's been a busy one. But first up, we got the AFC Championship game. New England goes to Denver.
I mean, Corey, this is it. It's our time. It is our time. And now, granted, I'm not getting anything. I haven't even really thought about it this week. I'm not out there posting how we're going to curb stomp them because I'm not getting ahead of that. They got too good a coach. They got too good a defense to kind of overlap them and just to think 3 weeks ahead or 2 weeks ahead of it or whatever. I think it'll be a lot closer than what people are thinking. just because Denver's got their backup quarterback who used to play for New England for years and years. But I think it'll be close. Like I said, if you got to beat this team, you got to. It's going to be interesting no matter who on the NFC side wins. If the Patriots win, it's going to be a tough game either way. I think Seattle's going to be a tough out for any of the teams left. So, Patriots.
Yeah. So for me, this game was 50.5 to 49.5 of who I was going to pick. Now, I did take into account New England's history against backup quarterbacks in the playoffs. Paging Nick Foles, if you will.
No, that ain't good.
But I like the way that last weekend how Keyshawn Boutte came out, played a good game. Really, they just took it to Houston, who is a really good young defense and a really good offense that just got stymied by either the weather or the fact that, CJ Stroud all of a sudden was seeing ghosts.
It's true.
But I think my head says New England by maybe 3. But my heart says Denver because New England has a bad history against backup quarterbacks. But I'm sticking with the New England pick, but I'll be happy to be wrong.
It'll be interesting. Like I said, I don't know. I think it's gonna be a lot closer if New England's ahead by 3 touchdowns, with a minute left. That's okay. I'll call it happy then. But it's just one of those games when you get down in the NFL playoffs, especially the Final Four. There's rarely a blowout.
Very rarely.
The Giants Vikings NFC title game of yesteryear is one that comes to mind, but it's pretty rare. So I guess we'll just happen to see what happens. That's all we can do.
Yep. Then in the nightcap, we have the Rams going up to Seattle. During this season, they did split the series. They've been close in points. I think the Rams hold the edge by like 3 points. And I'm gonna take the Rams for the win here. Again, this is gonna be a very close game. I don't think anybody blows anybody out this time around. Seattle just happened to go up against the San Francisco Infirmary and beat on the Victorian children with whooping cough.
Yeah.
So give me the Rams. I think Seattle had it too easy last week, and the experience of Stafford and Adams and a lot of the other veterans on the team and the coaching of Sean McVay, I think they prevail.
Yeah, I mean, if Stafford's out there throwing 2 picks against Seattle, it's probably going to be good enough to hold them off. But we'll see. I think they're both going to be good games.
Oh yeah, I don't think we're going to be seeing any totally shit games. But yeah, that's the coming weekend for the NFL. But let's talk about a few other things that happened this week, kind of in the in the coaching realm, in the carousel here, if you will. It came out Monday, I believe, that Sean McDermott was fired by the Buffalo Bills, which we both kind of expected to happen. That news was followed up by a series of hires. Kevin Stefanski got hired by the Atlanta Falcons, and that apparently has turned Baker Mayfield into Aaron Rodgers 2.0.
Excellent.
Jeff Hafley, former Packers defensive coordinator, got hired by the Miami Dolphins. Thoughts and prayers to him. I'll be wishing him luck until Miami comes to Lambeau, and then, all bets are off. which actually is coming up next year because the Packers have the NFC or the AFC East in their AFC rotation.
Yeah, he's going to be lucky to win 3 games. So good, thoughts and prayers though, like you said.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're going to. I don't think they're going to shit can him that quick. They seem to be a little more patient these days. I would say if he finds a way to get Malik Willis down there and play him over Tua, they might have a better chance. But he's also going to need a really good offensive coordinator to really balance things out because the defense does need help because they've been working primarily on the power of friendship.
They're terrible. There's no talent on that team besides Jalen Waddle and the running back.
Pretty much. Devin Achane is like massive.
That's it. And
yeah. Then the Titans hired Robert Saleh, so he's going to get another run as a head coach. Probably a better situation than what he began with in New York with the Jets. So I think he's going to be probably better served there. Everybody's bailing on interviews with the Browns. So much so that there was a report out earlier this week that Mike McDaniel was basically like this close to being the offensive coordinator at the Chargers. But he's still taking interviews, including one with the Bills.
That's weird.
Yeah. Passing game coordinator Christian Parker has become the new defensive coordinator for the Cowboys. Which Parker's a young coach. He's only 34, and he's jumping in on a pretty young team with a pretty young coach. And the fuck's the dude's name? Brian Schottenheimer? Is that it?
Yeah.
Like Marty's kid?
Yep.
And finally, for the last of the hires, or at least the major ones that I've seen, Jesse Minter, who was the defensive coordinator for the Chargers, is now the head coach at Baltimore.
He was the offensive or defensive?
Defensive, I believe.
Weird. Well, Lamar had to sign off on that one, so.
Oh, yeah. And then something else that popped up today, Phillip Rivers, who just retired again to get his 5 years of NFL insurance to pay for his entire team of children, did interview for the Bills head coaching job today.
Ain't that something? That's weird. I don't know why it doesn't make any sense, but
yeah, he does have prior coaching experience. It's at the high school level, but it's still coaching experience.
I mean, I would love to have him on the sidelines as your coach.
Oh yeah,
it'd be awesome. But yeah, I mean, Brian Dable's going to take that job, right? Like that's going to be pretty much cut and dry.
Yeah, I feel like that's what's going to wind up happening.
Yeah.
I feel like McDaniel is probably going to wind up being the OC for the Chargers.
Yeah.
They said it was as good as done earlier this week, but probably look my money is on Mike McCarthy being the new guy at Pittsburgh
with no one to quarterback him.
I know. I mean, Rodgers might stick around if it's Big Mike, but that's about it. The other thing to keep an eye on is the Cleveland Browns because the Browns are the Browns. They might wind up just telling Jim Schwartz, "Here, have the job. We don't give a shit," because he's their defensive coordinator right now. They're probably just going to give it to him because nobody else wants to come in with that quarterback situation.
Well, that whole team situation. I mean, they don't have a lot of talent on the offensive side.
No, it's Jerry Jeudy, Shedeur Sanders when he can see straight. Dylan Gabriel's good, but he has to not be getting beat up.
Yeah.
And then Deshaun Watson's a piece of shit.
Man, that contract's got to come off the books at some point, don't it? Holy shit.
Yeah, you would think. Well, I should say allegedly a piece of shit, because it's still in the court of law or whatever. But
allegedly.
But I just gotta go off on a rant here because oh no, we have a yes.
I mean, that's what we're here for. Hey, door at 11. Hey, the hat, I'm telling you, my friend, this is elite. This is elite. And hey, anytime I can get compared to Rick the Model Martel, that's a victory in my book. Shout out.
For sure. All right. That being said, the Brewers did something monumentally stupid this week and traded their all-world pitcher who came in 5th in the Cy Young vote last year to the Mets. So Freddy Peralta is now a New York Met. We get 2 guys that nobody's ever heard of. The pitching rotation for the Brewers without Freddie is still pretty solid. They'll be a good team, but I'm pretty sure this is a team that does not like its fan base.
Why did they trade him?
I believe he was due for a big contract, and the Brewers are notorious for not paying out those big contracts.
Yep. And they're also notorious for losing in the playoffs.
Very much so.
Damn.
So, needless to say, I am not thrilled. And I hate to say it, but it looks like Preston's fucking Cubs are going to wind up winning the Central and choking away the playoffs in spectacular fashion, as is per usual for a Craig Counsell managed team.
Yeah, I saw the trade. I don't, okay, ho hum. But now that, it's always money with them guys. So is what it is, I guess. I don't know. That's weird. And we only got 2 guys back, like you said, they're prospects. So, coin flip as to if they're going to turn out.
Yeah, because I don't remember them being on any Mets rosters outside of maybe the minors. Like, I don't watch it that close. Beth would probably be able to tell me if I'm wrong or not. But, yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. I am still going to be, all up for the Brewers this year, but I might be cheering for another team during the season just in case the Brewers wind up sucking. And right now, I'm kind of looking at the Blue Jays. But that's just me.
Yeah, but they didn't. Bichette went where? He's somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't watching that close.
Yeah. They still got Vlad Jr., though, so that's all they need.
Yeah, Vlad Jr.'s good.
They were fucking, a couple of innings away from winning it all anyway. So
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right. Taste test, my friend.
Ooh, let me go get my thingy dingy. Hang on. All right, I'm back. I got my one taste test. Oh, my mom knows baseball too. Apparently, I don't know who Murphy or Vogelsberg is. But...
Murphy is the manager.
Oh God.
Which, honestly, that's probably money well spent because he did turn that team around from what they were the last season that Counsell was there. He's definitely a player's manager, but
and he eats pancakes in the dugout.
Oh yeah, pocket pancakes, best thing ever.
Gotta have them. All right, Corey, you going first, or am I going first with this taste test?
I'll go first.
All right.
So I picked up this thing at Festival this week. It's a multi-pack. It's an alcoholic product. It stands in at 12 ounces with 5.25 alcohol by volume. Also, fun fact, allegedly, Kurt Signetti, the coach of your now national champion Indiana Hoosiers, which I predicted at the beginning of the year would happen, Apparently, this man goes into breweries and only orders beer by their ABV. He does not call it out by name.
I mean, that's the way to do it.
Absolutely. But what I got here, it is Dad Water, Blood Orange. It's tequila with natural flavor. Very nicely done can here. So we're gonna open up. There's 2 other flavors, but I'm gonna spread them out over the next couple of weeks, just to make it so I don't have to purchase anything for a few weeks. Oh, right away, the smell is amazing. Yeah, you can smell the tequila. Doesn't smell all that strong. The blood orange is what I'm here for, though, and I do love a good blood orange. So, divulge. Eh. Maybe I should have shaken it. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. This is probably not the best thing I've ever tasted.
Oh no, it's not the best thing he's put in his mouth.
Yeah, probably not the best thing I ever put in my mouth.
Damn.
I'm sorry to say I do like other things that were made in Indianapolis, but this ain't it. I'm gonna give it another try, but I can only hope that the 2 remaining flavors are better than this.
Oh no, 1 out of 10. What are we talking?
Oh man. I would say probably 3 out of 10.
Ooh. Brutal.
Absolutely brutal.
Brutal. And is that your only taste test, or you got something else?
Yeah, it's the only one.
Okay. I got 2, so and the one is gifted from Nicole, and wait till we get there. So I'm gonna try this one first because I don't want the other one to affect the taste of this. So this is Mountain Dew Zero Sugar Baja Blast, the Cabo Citrus version. Didn't even know this thing existed until I wandered through my local Piggly Wiggly. So here we go. Have you had this before?
I have the full flavor, not the fully leaded, not the zero sugar.
Understandable. Smells very good. Smells very good. Very orangey, I think, but yeah. That's not bad. Yeah, it's a citrus. It's a punch. Tastes like it says it does. I would give it 7.5. I like it. I got no complaints with it, but it's just not super exciting. Not like, holy shit, monster white or purple, like, give me that now sort of thing. But I like it. So, oh man, that's right. Scully told us to be at the Chalet Lanes in the parking lot. Oh, we forgot all about it. Dad Water has gone sterile. Oh no. I mean, door. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it really did.
It's out the door, literally. So this is, and this is gifted from Coley, and apparently she is with Scott right now, and he's going to try it at the same time. This is a big roll, grilled seaweed roll. Not only that, it says it's tasty and easy, but it is spicy grilled squid flavor. So I've got my puke bucket right next to me, just in case. So here we go. Oh, Beth is in the building. She's watching bowling, apparently at Chalet. It's too bleeping cold to be in the parking lot. Well, I mean, depends on who you ask. I don't like the looks of this. I've never had any sort of seaweed roll, so I can't imagine this being good. It's a product of Thailand. There's a whole bunch of stuff in it that I don't even know how to pronounce. But here we go. This could be the one. This could be worse than, what's the worst one I had? Oh God, I just opened it all. I didn't even like crack it open. I just ripped it on. Oh God.
Well, now you got to eat the whole thing.
Oh hell no. Hell no. Oh, it smells. Oh God. It smells like when I go fishing in the middle of the summer and there's weeds all over. It stinks like weeds. Oh
I
God.
mean, it is a weed.
It is seaweed. I don't, Okay, here we go. It's very thin. Very thin. Oh God. I'm gonna open back the tropical citrus because I got water here, but I'm gonna need something to wash this down, I think. Oh, this is putrid. Okay, here we go. All right, I'll take a bite. Hey, here we go. Oh God. Oh God. Oh. Oh God. That is. Oh, let me.
That's not going to help, brother.
It is not as bad as I thought it would be. Why am I out? Because I got Dana hooked me up. This is like a $100 million studio in here, and it's got nothing but lights all over. My hat's falling down. I'm gonna have to glue it to my head. The taste tests were very successful. Let's out of 10. I give this God, I don't even know. A 3.5. It's about as putrid as I thought it was, but honestly, not as horrific as I thought it would be. But of course, we'll do the Scully combo here as an ode to our dear friend. Yeah, we're gonna do it, Corey. We're not messing around. If I don't, Scully's gonna come for me. He's gonna kneecap me. So here we go. Oh, this is gonna be awful. Oh, God. Okay. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, that's fucking terrible. Oh, that's like a 1.5, because the liquid basically like melts the seaweed roll, and it's just this like inedible fucking thing that it like this jello. Oh God, that's terrible. 1.5. Oh man. I'll give it a 1.5 combo. It's better on its own. But dear God, if I ever gotta do that again. Oh man. But I don't know, Coley's, tell us where you got this. I can't remember. Was this at Woodman's? It has to be. Either that or some sort of world market thing. But she had like a 6-pack of the fucking things. Who in the hell wants 6 of them? But I know, Beth, hey, I'm with you. It's been so long since we've had a good taste test. I know. They've been really actually good stuff for a while, and now we're back to getting dog shit. So this is very exciting. This is a step in the right direction. That's fucking terrible. Oh God. Did it say like spicy? Yeah, there's a little bit of spice there, but it doesn't set you back. It's not like that's the only thing you taste. But again, the combo 1.5, do not recommend. Woodman's, okay, confirmed Woodman's. Whew, damn. Corey, stop drinking that thing. Dad water? He's got to get Dad down. That shit probably costs real money.
It really did.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
6-pack for like $20. Are you kidding me?
Jesus Christ. Sarjas, did I taste test the hat contents? No, because it was rum, and I don't rums. Ugh. But I did give it to Dana, and she had a rum and coke, or I believe, yes. Scott ate the whole thing, 0 kisses tonight. Ooh, Scott made a decision. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It is not. Yeah, it's not horrific, but you don't want to. I would not have those as snacks ever. Like that, just unless they. I mean, could they make it a decent flavor? Maybe like a barbecue ish. I don't know if it'd be good or not. I know that spicy grilled squid is fucking not. So that's all I got. Dad water sucks. Well, blood orange. Oh my God. Yeah, and by the way, that's from Facebook friend Christine. Found that out today when she was dropping off this thing. My beautiful hat. Oh, they're better. They're better if you take them. Oh God. Yeah, I get Amber. The rolls are just. But anyway. Hey,
I mean, Amber knows her shit.
I mean, she's eating salty seaweed snacks now. I didn't know this seaweed thing was real. I know kelp is real, but that's the same thing, sort of. I don't know. I can't imagine eating seaweed too much, but if it's healthy for you, do it. Have at it. I mean, sake, yeah, but then I'd have to go get sake, Sarge, and I already had my Mountain Dew. So, you know. Oh, what do we got next, Corey?
Well, first, before we move on to anything else, I just got an alert that apparently we are experiencing technical difficulties on Facebook. That's from StreamYard. That's really nothing I can do there. But we're still going on YouTube, so hang out, folks. I'll probably just wind up linking the YouTube link to the Facebook page, and we'll go from there. Anyhoozle, we are going to get into Florida man versus Midwest guy. And we got a good one. So for those that don't know, I read 2 headlines, one from Florida, one from somewhere in the Midwest, and I make Kevin try to guess where each one came from. The net is pretty wide for the Midwest. You're talking about 12 states. So there is a little bit of variety in there. That being said, let's get into it. First headline, if I can get the freaking mouse to work with me. Come on. All right. Hold on. All right, we're going to try this again. All right. Oh, now it wants to work with me. Thank God. All right, first headline. Man arrested after attacking store manager with Salvation Army donation kettle tripod, sheriff says. So that's the first one, and I had to be very, very generic on the store because if I mentioned the store, you would know dead straight away where this came from.
Okay.
Headline number 2. Man charged after allegedly stealing $6,200 worth of ice cream from a delivery truck.
I will guess that the Salvation Army was in Florida.
You fucking nailed it.
Yes.
We go to Florida where a man was arrested after attacking a Publix manager.
That's the store I thought it would be.
And this man is 63 years old, fun. And now the fucking story ain't gonna work with me here. I swear, it's like my laptop just doesn't want to play along here. But we're going to the Orlando Journal Sentinel, or the Orlando Sentinel. And
Orlando.
oh, this makes it even worse. A Florida man who was volunteering to help the Salvation Army was arrested after attacking a Publix manager with the donation kettle tripod, according to the Martin County Sheriff's Office. Stephen Pavlik, 63, of Stewart, was arrested after the Tuesday incident at the Publix on Canner Highway in Sturt, charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and resisting arrest without violence. The sheriff's office posted to his Facebook page that Pavlik was a part-time charity worker who rang the bell outside the Publix. The arrest report stated that he had been volunteering there since Thanksgiving. Oh my. Drunk ringing, belligerent tidings, and assault took him from bell duty to booking blotter after a full-blown charity tirade, the Post reads. Instead of spreading holiday cheer, Pavlik acted more like Bad Santa, becoming intoxicated on duty and aggressively confronting people walking by, creating a major disturbance outside the store. The Post said the manager came outside to speak with Pavlik when he became violent and attempted to impale the manager with the sharp end of the donation kettle tripod. The arrest report stated witnesses said Pavlik tried to spear the manager in the chest. Pavlik fled the scene, but deputies were able to locate him at his home and take him into custody. Clearly, this happened back in December.
Good God. What happened at work today? Oh, guy tried to stab me with the donation bell tripod. Holy shit.
And that's probably not the worst thing to happen in 2025 at a Publix.
No, probably not.
All right, for this next story, we go to Northwest Indiana. Griffith, Indiana, to be specific. A 43-year-old man is facing felony charges after allegedly stealing more than $6,200 worth of ice cream. According to the Griffith Police Department, Christopher Stewart was arrested on 2 felonies and 1 misdemeanor in connection with the theft. Police said Stewart stole 258 cases of ice cream over several weeks. Investigators said he admitted to stealing the frozen desserts from delivery trucks and then reselling them. He is currently sitting in the Lake County Jail. This also happened back in December.
I mean, yeah, make that bacon the best you can, I guess. I didn't know there was a black market for ice cream.
Apparently, there could be a black market for anything in Northwest Indiana. I mean, we're talking about not being too far from Gary.
Yeah, no, that's yes, sir. That's gonna be, dang. I wonder how much he was selling them for.
Oh goodness, hard to say, and it really depends on who he was stealing the ice cream from.
I mean, that'd be pretty sweet if it was like a couple bucks, and if you were buying them, be like, yeah, give me a whole case at $3 a carton.
Right.
Right.
I mean, depending on what company you're getting it from, your usual markup is around $5 or $6 for a pint, depending on who you're getting it from. I think the only ones in the $3 range anymore is like Cedar Crest. And even that's getting kind of close. They're getting in that $4 to $5 range.
Oh yeah, all the good stuff's like not good anymore.
Yeah, like not good price, still good flavor.
Yeah, Shep's malted milk flavor. That's the bomb,
dude.
That's
It's been so long.
the bomb.
Do you sell this out of the back of your pickup? Hey, man! I got some real deal dairy treats.
I mean, that's what we're talking. It's like the Seinfeld episode when Kramer and Newman got the shower head, the high flow shower head
Yes.
out of the back of the van because the apartment building lowered the water pressure. So this is the exact same thing. But
For sure.
that guy's probably sitting on a couple felony charges because of ice cream. I mean, dude, you can't make it up.
I mean, mostly because it was over $5,000 worth that he stole.
Yeah.
'Cause I think that's what it takes to get up to a felony, right?
In Wisconsin, I believe that used to be the number. I don't know. Indiana's probably got something different, but yeah, that's crazy. That story's bizarre.
Right. Oh, yeah. I would have questions too, Skullman.
Yeah. But yeah, and most importantly, so this guy who stole it, he doesn't have a freezer truck. So where's he keeping all this?
That's a great question. That's
Oh, yeah.
258 cases. So, I mean, outside of a friend of his having cold storage,
Yeah.
like, where are you sticking that? I mean, I know it's cold in Indiana, especially along the lake in the winter, but mid-December was not that cold out. Especially not in the Chicagoland Gary area. I mean, there was that one Arctic blast where everybody got like, everybody got like a foot of snow, but even then. Oh, Scully is reporting in live from Indiana, where it's currently 5 degrees, which is about 15 degrees warmer than where we're sitting.
Yeah, you got to get out of there, Scully. That storm's going to come right to you. You're going to be wiped off the map.
I have a feeling it's already there. Because we're only getting the cold part. All the snow's going through fucking Kentucky.
I'm so bummed. Like 2 feet of snow in Oklahoma. Why can't that come here? Ugh.
They're going to get a generational ice storm in Atlanta. So, I mean,
they need it.
I mean, Pensacola just got snow last weekend.
Yes, Corey, yes. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Oh, Scully's getting the lake effect tonight, so that's why he's sitting. Good call.
Are you sitting in Gary? Christ. Ugh.
Lock your shit, dude.
Oh, God. I'd hope he'd have like a Mad Max type vehicle. Okay. It's going home tomorrow. Well, what's next, Corey?
All right. We're going to get into some spooky talk here real quick once. Kind of a nice palate cleanser before we get into our much anticipated Mt Rushmore.
Hit me with it.
All right. This headline from Phantoms and Monsters reads, Wisconsin witness reports 2 huge pterodactyls seen in Iron County.
Okay. Mercer area, for those who don't know Wisconsin.
Correct. All right. Well, we have... The letter reads, Hi, Lon. I realize that this happened almost 14 years ago, but I have not dared to come forward before. On October 4th, 2011, I was coming home from the Twin Cities in Minnesota. I live in Iron County, Wisconsin, not far from Cary. It was 2:30 in the morning. I was driving down my road and came down a bit of a dip in the road. Was coming back up, and to my left-hand side, they did some clear cutting and some logging out. All they left were some maple trees, and there was a big natural gas pipeline that ran right through the area. It's all clear. They keep it clean. And right about there, coming out of the west, heading east, were 2 pterodactyls. I didn't know what they were the second I saw them. You know, if I had only seen one, I would have never told anybody about what I had seen. I'd be like, wow, I need to go to bed. I've been up a little too long. But there were two of them. I don't remember if it was a full moon, but it was super bright out. So the moon lit everything up, and I had the high beams on. I was the only one on this road, so when I came up out of that dip, the headlights caught them. The moonlight lit them up, and it was terrifying at first. They were just cruising right along about 50 feet off the ground. They were below the trees, and I'm guessing the trees down there aren't much more than 70 feet, the tallest ones. They were below that. When I saw the spike off the back of their heads, that runs at like a 45-degree angle or so, 30-degree angle or whatever, and the 40-foot wingspan, I was like, there are no cranes around here that are that big. We have sandhill cranes and some other big cranes, but they don't have 40-foot wingspans. There are swans over to the east of us on Lake Superior, but they're not 40 feet across either. I mean, to this day, I didn't tell anybody about it because they would think, wow, you finally went off your rocker. I'm just like, so after that, I just kind of let it go. You can't get that thought or that picture out of your mind. I did some research on them and I was like, yeah, that's what I saw. And the more I did the research and found out about these things, I was like, I'm not going down there to wait it out and see. There was nobody with me in that truck. I had one of my dogs with me, and he ain't talking to anyone about it. Signs off as K. And it appears to be that there's no follow up from Lon here, so I don't know if he did a post email interview, but that is some wild, wild shit. Fucking pterodactyls.
In October. I mean, I gotta, it's very craney. The cranes fly like them, kind of. It's the closest thing in Wisconsin that's going to be, or like a what herons sort of thing. But I don't
Yeah.
know.
I mean, herons and cranes are big.
You're
I
not
think
typically going to see them at 2:30 in the morning, though.
no, and also their wingspans are only like 10 feet.
Yeah. Boy, I don't
I
know.
mean, there have been a lot of pterosaur sightings, like which would include pterodactyls and I think like one or two other species. But a lot of those sightings are down in Illinois, typically.
That's an interesting one. I don't know.
I mean, I would like to believe that some strains of dinosaurs maybe did survive the big extinction level event. Um, I know they've been saying for years that, um, yeah, I'll think of it. I know they've been saying for years that there's a possible brontosaurus living in Africa. There's been sightings of it in like a forest there or some shit. Trying to think. Makele Mbembe, I think, is the name of it. Do not ask me to spell it. That will just not go good for me. But there have been sightings of that. So I mean, anything is possible. I mean, we're still chasing the idea of there being a giant dinosaur in Loch Ness.
Of course.
And we don't know what's in the deeper depths of the ocean. There's shit floating around down there that's probably been around for as long as the dinosaurs have been around.
Probably down there in the old trench. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, God, it could have been an eagle too. Saw it just right. Two eagles, but again, 2:30 in the morning, birds. I don't know. I don't know what the hell you're seeing there.
Yeah, the only other thing it could have been, like if he had been up too long, which he said he was, which that is a long ass drive from Twin Cities to Iron County. Um like that's about an 8 hour trip, and if you took off during traffic, it probably took him a little longer. But like the only other thing it could have been would have been one of the night flyers, like your owls, your hawks.
Yeah,
Um
yeah,
I
owls. Yeah,
I do know that some species of owl have been misinterpreted as thunderbirds or, um, pterodactyls, anything like that. Owls are very distinct. So the fact that anybody could possibly confuse them for anything other than an owl would be hilarious.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
Scully is right. If you drive too long, you will start to see things.
oh yeah, that's for sure.
This is why I take frequent breaks.
That's for sure. Ah, man, interesting. And I've been up that area. I've been up there a lot, and I don't. Well, yeah, no. A loon's probably the biggest bird I've seen up there on the lakes, but certainly ain't a loon.
Yeah, loons are pretty good size, but I don't think they're that fucking big.
No, again, the flying at night thing. That's the biggest
Yeah.
thing. There's only a few birds out there that are going to do that.
Right. And it appears that Scully has seen the black dog, if you will. One time he had seen a white fence built across the Ohio Turnpike at 4 in the morning.
That's how it works. I mean,
Oh, here we go. More good shit from Dora at 11 Steps. 66 million years from now, Earth's new dominant species will experience occasional sightings of the long extinct Florida man and Midwest man.
you ain't kidding. Absolutely.
I mean, you're not wrong. You are not wrong, brother. And
Okay,
Coley
cool.
says you're a loon.
Man, Coley, I'm not the one buying seaweed, okay? You are. Well, not just any seaweed, but spicy squid flavored. I mean, come on. You're crying out loud. Okay, are we on to the Mount Rushmores?
Yes, I will let Clovis Jr. announce that.
There we are. Now, folks, if you're here, if you're commenting, let's see your Mount Rushmores of 90s one-hit wonders. Go ahead, type them in the chat. That way it gives you guys hopefully enough time so we see it before we're done. But hit it up.
Yeah, and judging by the length of my list and Kevin's list, especially for the honorable mentions and the almost made it, just because the band had a particular extra hit that might have done good. Yeah, we might be here for a while. That's why we started so early.
Yeah, we got lists here. I had a list of over 50. I whittled those down to 20, and I got those down to 10. I finally found my 4, Corey.
Yeah, my list is standing at 21. Oh, Scully's jumping in immediately with his.
Crazy Butterfly.
Yeah, Butterfly by Crazy Town. Yep, that's a great one. Fucking great one. Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice, no doubt. House of Pain, Jump Around. Yeah, that makes sense. And it's Semisonic Closing Time. Yep, absolutely. Honorable mention: Soul Asylum, Runaway Train, Blue, Eiffel 65, and Barbie Girl by Aqua.
Girl. Now, first off, Scotty, Soul Asylum is not a one-hit wonder. So that's out of there. But, I mean, all the other ones are. House of Pain had On Point, and then Shamrocks and Shenanigans was a good song, too. But, like...
Oh, yeah.
You know, they only really had that one song. But yeah, Crazy Town Butterfly.
Okay, Facebook friend Christine also comes with her own list. Her number 1 is Legend of a Cowgirl by Imani Coppola. Number 2 is Macarena by Los Del Rio. Number 3 was Summer Girls by LFO, a song that I actually forgot about, so I'll keep that in mind. And then Baby Got Back, Sir Mix-a-Lot. Yeah. And then finally, I'm Too Sexy by Right Said Fred. Great fucking song. Love it. And then Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba as her number 5.
Yeah, I would have to see what that Legend of a Cowgirl song is.
Yeah, so would I, because I do not remember that at all.
No, I cannot believe Facebook friend Christine, my trusted Facebook friend Christine, has the fucking Macarena as number 2. We are at odds. I'm almost thinking of taking this hat off, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean,
Macarena.
I'm Too Sexy is like a hidden hit.
Oh, dude,
That
right
was
said
very
Fred.
very popular at McCann family wedding dances back in the early 90s. I did happen to witness one of my brothers attempt a backflip when he was very, very, very drunk. It went well.
Yeah, do you remember now? Do you guys get Z104 up there or no?
No, we had Z93 or
Okay.
95.5 WIFC.
Yeah, well, there used to be a DJ. Well, he's still in Madison, but he was at Z104 way back in the day when that song came out, Johnny Danger. And there was something up. I don't know if the money wasn't right or whatever, but he played that song for I don't know how many. He just kept playing it over and over, and he like locked himself in the studio. It was this big. It was this big to do. Oh,
Johnny
my
Danger
God.
doing Johnny Danger things.
Exactly, man. JD's the man. I love that guy. But yeah, that's what I remember most about Right Said Fred.
That's why he's the morning mainstay at JJO.
Absolutely, Johnny and D.
I love D too. She's great.
Yeah. It was awesome. I remember that. Beth remembers that. Yeah, because he was working nights then, and they did like the top 8 at 8. I think was their thing. And of course, as a kid in that era, I listened to that damn near every night. But yeah, and it was weird. It was so weird. But that's kind of what I remember about it. And of course, every time I think of Right Said Fred, that's what I think of. And the fishnet shirt in the video.
Yes.
Okay, so we got some good ones there. I again, Facebook friend Christine, we're gonna have to have words, about this. This is, Summer Girls by LFO. Come on,
that was a good one.
I like girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch.
That was a good one. I liked it. Very light and poppy. For a bubblegum pop song, it was good.
Yep. All right, Corey, you want me to start, or how do you want to do her here?
Let's see. I kicked off the taste test, so I'll let you kick this off.
All right. First of all, before we get into number 4.
Hold on. Liz came in late, so we got to get her caught up here. We are doing the Mt Rushmore of 90s one-hit wonders. And I think a lot of these songs that Kevin and I are going to be talking about will probably have been either hits just before you were born or just after, seeing as you're a 96 kid. So
yeah, that's it. And this is going to be, we need your list, Liz. Yeah, you'll figure something out.
She's more of a 70s and 80s kind of girl, but she might crank some good stuff out there.
The 90s, I told Corey before we got on, the 90s in terms of one-hit wonders, that's the GOAT decade.
Oh, 100%.
Without question. But side note first, I did write some of these down because as I was going through these lists, I thought, no, they've had more than one hit. And Soul Asylum would have been on there, as I already yelled at Scully about. But we're over that. Nelson. Okay, so After the Rain and Love and Affection, that's 2 hits, unfortunately. Love and Affection's a classic. Hanson, we all know Mbop, but they did have 2 more songs. There's that slow one. I don't know, but they had more than one song. CNC Music Factory, they had 2. So Spin Doctors, little 2 princes, Pocket Full of Kryptonite. Yeah, they had more than one. MC Hammer, he had more than one. The Bloodhound Gang, we're going to count, what's that one, Corey? Roof Burner, Mother Trucker.
Firewater Burn.
That one, and of course the Bad Touch, which probably, I mean, Bad Touch is probably close to everyone's number one here. Mambo number 5, Nicole, you should be ashamed of yourself for bringing that one up. Eve 6, which had 2 or 3 songs, all good. Wallflowers, they had some good ones. So those, we all know them for that one song, but they technically had a little more.
Yeah, they may not have cracked the top 40, but
yeah,
I think that was the criteria that I was seeing for most of these lists were songs that cracked the top 40.
Yeah. Like you said, Heroes, that was an awesome song off of Godzilla.
Yeah.
That was an awesome song. But okay, so we're going to get down to my number 4, and I'm thinking maybe Corey knows this one. You Get What You Give by the New Radicals. That is on here somewhere. It's on my list of 50 songs, that's for sure. And of course, that guy wanted to fight Marilyn Manson. So,
a great choice of a song there, Liz. Yeah, it came out in 1999 when I was in 8th grade.
But my number four, and a shout out to my eye doctor friend Ryan. We would go deer shining, God knows how many times a week back when we were kids, and driving around. Stop at Quick Trip first, do our route, and we would always hear this song. It was on Z104. They just played it at random. Now I think you can hear it on 94.1 every now and then. But it is Pepper by the Butthole Surfers.
Oh, great song.
It is the greatest deer shining song ever. We heard it all the time. This song is so weird. It's awesome. They never had a hit after that. But that's my number 4, and I fucking adore that song. So the next 3 are gonna be fucking crazy. But I couldn't not have that on my number 4. Pepper, Butthole Surfers.
All right. So this song came out in the late 90s, and this would have been, probably around that really important time in a young man's life where he really starts noticing women. So I had a number of celebrity crushes at the time, but this song with this woman who was only 19 at the time when this song came out may be the reason why I like redheads. And I'm talking about Criminal by Fiona Apple.
Yeah.
Great fucking song. She's got that she's got that tone that even a man can sing along with. And the one that makes me smile, Amber and I, we've actually talked about this song numerous times. She does have her own piano. So I am waiting for the opportunity to sing along with her one of these days. You're strawberry blonde, Amber. Give it up.
Hang on here.
Yeah, I'm going to put up Sarge's list here. But yeah, that's my number 4, Fiona Apple, Criminal. One hit wonder or not, that song does land in my top 10 all time.
Mm-hmm. No Brain by Blind Melon. Bittersweet Symphony, The Verve. That's why Pepper, Butthole Surfers. There we go, baby. There we go.
And Possum Kingdom by the Toadies.
Yeah, Possum Kingdom. Fucking A. Yep, all of those were on my list of 50 except Possum Kingdom. And of course, all these lists, I knew every song. But I couldn't write them all down. I mean, I wrote enough down.
Right.
Possum Kingdom. Yes. Oh, the good old Butthole Surfers. All right.
I mean, that even has Amber excited. So
yeah, Possum Kingdom. There you go. All right, my number 3, and this is one we briefly touched on last week. It actually was written or produced in '88. Did not hit it big until the movie Benny and June with Johnny and Depp. Number 3. It was fucking everywhere in about 93. To this day, you just crank it up. It's the Proclaimers, 500 Miles. I Want to Be.
Yeah, that's a Solid tune.
Easy decision.
The only time that anybody could understand a single thing a Scottish man was saying.
Yeah.
Until Drew McIntyre made the scene.
Yeah. Yeah. I never saw the movie, but man, every time that song comes on, yeah, cranker.
Yeah, I mean, and Serge is right. I almost did split my list into like two different genres, but we were already going to be going long as it was, so I didn't know if I wanted to go that fucking deep. But yeah, and Christine's just showing us all some love here. With a lot of the songs mentioned already. That being said, I'm going to get into my number 3. This is a song that probably defined most of my 20s, but it came out when I was a teenager. And it's My Own Worst Enemy by Lit.
But they had Ziploc Bag.
Doesn't count. I never heard of Ziploc Bag.
Oh, that's a good song. It's a good song.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. But to my knowledge, Lit is a one-hit wonder. And My Own Worst Enemy is probably one of the best songs anybody will put out ever.
My Own Worst Enemy.
And again, easy to sing along with.
Yeah.
Does not matter your tone range or anything like that. It's just a good fucking song.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Now we're getting to the good stuff here, Corey. The good. I mean, it's all good.
Oh, you ain't kidding. You ain't kidding.
Oh, fuck. Door steps in. A girl
like shit. Collins. Okay. Pictures of Matchstick Men, Camper Van Beethoven, Black Number 1 by Typo Negative. Oh, that's a good one. And Three Little Pigs by Green Jelly.
Fucking A, man. That was on my list. Little pig, let me in. And the video was the best. Oh, what a great video. I mean, I don't know if I might have heard Black Number 1, Pictures of Matchstick Men. I think when me and Dor have talked, I think he's mentioned that song once or twice.
Yeah, but I don't definitely ones that are worth checking out.
Yeah. Three Little Pigs. I mean, even if you don't like that song, you have to watch that video and just go, what in the fuck is this? Because it was
the best part is Maynard James Keenan of Tool was in that one.
Oh, that's right.
He was involved in that band. There's one other guy that was in there too, but I can't remember who off the top of my head.
Oh, man. Just finished. Oh, Beth, driving the kid home. Good show. All right, Beth. Well, you get home, you rewatch this. You let us know.
What is your number 2, my dude?
Number 2. I mean, it's a question. It's a song that we probably say about 50 times a day. And the good old Linda Perry still singing it to this day. And that's What's Up by the Four Non-Blondes.
That's a great choice.
If you don't like that song, you got something wrong with you. It's good. It's just, man, you just turn it up and everyone's singing along with it. Done.
Yeah, I mean, that one did almost crack my top 4. That is going to be in my honorable mentions, but it was very close. I just happen to like Criminal that much more. So that's just my personal preference, but I still love it no matter what.
Yep. For me, it starts out really nice, kind of slow, and then once that first chorus hits, everybody's like at the top of their lungs, just like she says.
What's going on?
Oh, good song.
Exactly. Good song. All right, my number 2. Gonna get a little dirty here.
Oh no.
It's a song about female masturbation.
Oh no.
I Touch Myself by Dividals.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I was introduced to this song by our good friend JP. Honestly, there is nothing wrong with this song whatsoever.
No, no, and most importantly, if you didn't know it and you were that age or whatever, Austin Powers made sure you fucking never ever forgot
That's
about it.
right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Great scene. Oh, that's a solid number 2. Solid number 2. My
Yes,
number
sir.
1, my numero uno of all these songs. I just think that it is probably the one where I would probably turn it up the most. I have the CD. It's actually a pretty solid CD. But man, I couldn't overlook it. And just like a lot, certainly all my top 4s, you just crank it up and go. And Facebook friend Christine hit it. I believe it was her 5th one. But that is Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba. I couldn't pick a better song.
Pissing the night away.
You ain't a kidding. Danny Boy. Oh, Danny Boy. He's pissing the night away. Oh, that was a good song. God damn. Number 1.
All right. Well, here's my number 1. It's one of those that was kind of written sarcastically, but it was the tone of the time. Talking the late 90s here, everybody was getting a little more jaded about things that were going on, especially in the music industry. My number 1 is Flagpole Sitta by Harvey Danger.
Yes.
Basically, they just threw this song together as kind of like a fuck you to the studio execs, and it wound up being their biggest hit ever.
Yep. I saw it on all the lists. It's down. I think it might be written down here somewhere, but yeah,
a lot of the lists that I saw had them down like in the lower ranks, like midway, lower tier, but for me, that is like top tier fucking 90s.
Yep. Agreed. Absolutely 100% agreed. I know Sarge said something. Oh, Deadeye Dick.
Yes.
The Dumb and Dumber soundtrack. And Scully, Amnesia on Chumbawamba, I agree, but also The Good Ship Lifestyle was a great song off of that CD. Those 3 were the 3 that I played.
I had that CD ages ago, and it definitely some good stuff there.
Yeah, Amnesia. There were, and I think I only wrote down one, but like the 90s as a whole, one-hit wonders especially, but the dance songs were really fucking good.
Yeah.
Really I mean, Rhythm is a Dancer. I got Mr. Vane by Culture Beat on here. They were just so, Hadaway, What Is Love?
Right.
All those good ones.
And you can even count among that the one that was really popular at middle school dances, Cotton Eye Joe by Rednecks.
That's
a Swedish band.
Yeah. And that we can get into honorable mentions now, I assume, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cotton Eye Joe would have probably been like number 5 for me. So I have those. These are going to be like 5 through 10 probably for me. The Thong Song.
Good old Cisco.
I mean, you got to. Cotton Eye Joe was there. I'm Too Sexy. The Freshman by The Verve. Yeah, and I was a freshman, I think, when that song came out, like 95. So, if that's just a really cool song. Connected by the Stereo MCs, and if Door is, he knows. Me and him have talked about that song before. That's a classic. That is a classic. Yeah. Jump by Criss Cross. Diddy by Paperboy. in the last one I had highlighted here, How Do You Talk to an Angel by The Heights, which isn't even a real band.
Oh shit!
It's I think it was off of a movie or something like that. But that song's awesome. Ice Ice Baby. Little known hit here. This is 92-ish, I believe. Silk. It's called Freak Me.
Oh, yeah. I think I've heard that once or
Let me lick
twice.
you up and down until you say stop. Because tonight, baby, I want to get freaky with you. That's the chorus. So
Well, I mean, I can hear Dana melting in the background. So
I know. She's over here. She's a puddle. It's unreal. But that one, I just wrote that down because I was like, I remember that song. House of Stone and Light by Martin Page.
okay.
One of the lesser known ones out there. Very good. Informer by Snow. Whoop, there it is. Breakfast at Tiffany's by Deep Blue Something.
Yep.
And oh God, I can't. What's the okay here? Standing Outside a Broken Phone Booth with Money in My Hand by the Primitive Radio Gods.
Holy shit!
Yeah, those were like my top 20.
Damn. Okay, well, I'm gonna just crank right through this. Crank right through this shit because, like Scully says, so much nostalgia in this beach tonight.
You ain't kidding.
So this is going to be with no pretense of where any of this would land if I were to build a top 20, because most of my lists are just based on my feel at the time. But I'd say this is a pretty solid follow-up to what my top 4 was. So I've got The Impression That I Get by the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
Yep.
Sex and Candy by Marcy Playground. Fucking love that song.
Oh man.
Bitch by Meredith Brooks. Which that was one that my cousins and I would just sing at the top of our lungs. Fantastic song. Never heard of that woman after that.
Nope.
Stay by Lisa Loeb.
Oh God, that's right. But she had one called "Do You Sleep." It came out after that, and it's 1,000% different. It's it's like a hard rock. So like it's got a killer guitar riff in there. It's awesome. You should check it out.
Yeah, I'll have to. Closing Time, Semisonic. I think everybody has that in their list for 90s songs. Torn by Natalie Imbruglia. Oh shit, Amber's agreeing with you. Check the weather outside. Hell has frozen over.
See, Amber knows. Amber knows. "Do You Sleep" by Lisa Loeb. That song fucking rocks.
All right. Like I said, Torn by Natalie Imbruglia. Cumbersome by Seven Mary 3.
Yep.
The aforementioned Three Little Pigs by Green Jelly. Fucking love that song. What's Up by Four Non Blondes, as per your list. Zoot Suit Riot by the Cherry Poppin' Daddies.
Yep.
That's when Big Band was like trying to make a comeback and it just never like stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Setzer Orchestra actually did a lot better. They had more hits.
Yep.
No Rain by Blind Melon.
Of course.
One that has not been mentioned yet. Just a Friend by Biz Markie.
Yes. Great song.
Yeah, I do love that song. It's, again, easily top 20 anywhere. Epic by Faith No More. Technically a one-hit wonder. Baby Got Back by Sir Mix-a-Lot. Another one that nobody's mentioned yet, Firestarter by The Prodigy.
Ooh, but see, I don't think they're a one-hit wonder. I had that CD. They had Diesel Power, Firestarter.
They did way better in Great Britain than they did in the States. Firestarter was huge in the States, but they didn't do anything else on this side of the ocean. In Britain, they were all over the place.
Yeah, Diesel Power is the fucking best song on that CD. Oh, that's a good song.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably pick that up again and check that out. How Bizarre by OMC. And last but not least, the guy that was the lead on this song was definitely a one-hit wonder when he was solo. With his original group, he was definitely a hit maker. And the lady that he had singing along in this song was definitely a hit maker. Ghetto Superstar by Praz.
Maya, yeah,
Yes, sir.
that was a great song.
And Old Dirty Bastard was in that song too, because that was
Yeah,
just like the shout out to Wu-Tang Clan, but
yeah.
Praz was nothing without the rest of the group.
See, Sarge says, yes, and we got Smack My Bitch Up too by the Prodigy.
Oh yeah, that one never hit that hard either in the States. It was a great song though.
Oh, that CD is awesome though.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Better
great
Days
CD.
when the bomb drops out by Citizen King. I saw that
Yep.
one. I got Crash Test Dummies on mine. I mean, of course, Harry walking along the road and Lloyd rescues him on the mini bike. Absolutely, absolutely. All right, I'll go through my list here. I've already touched on most. I Love You Always Forever by Donna Lewis.
Ooh, good one.
The simple titled Ooh Ah by Gina G. It's a dance song.
Okay.
Ooh Ah just a little bit, ooh ah a little bit more.
Yep. Yep.
Great
I know
song.
that one.
And of course, Come on Ride the Train by the Quad City DJs.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I went deep. Crash Test Dummies, Mr. Vane, Culture Beat, Cantaloupe by Us Three, Bitty Bitty Bop,
Okay.
Bust a Move
Yeah.
by Young
I think I know that
Monty.
one.
Yeah. More and More by the Captain Hollywood Project. That's more of a dance one, too. Three Little Pigs. Slam by Onyx.
Yep.
I mean, that's an old school rap song. Baby Got Back. Jump Around. Rump Shaker by Rex and Effects.
Yes.
I mean, let's see. Unbelievable by EMF. Apparently, that was early '90s, not late '80s. So
Okay.
unbelievable. I mean, I can't believe you or I didn't say this before, but Good Vibrations by Marky Mark and the Funky
Oh
Bunch.
shit.
You
Yeah.
know? Damn.
Good catch.
Groove
And
is
I'm
in the
sure.
heart.
Oh yeah, Groove is in the Heart. That was a good one.
I you know, I know they had a song after this called She's Got Skills, but I swear by All for One.
Yes.
I mean, that everybody knew that song. Everyone. Achy Breaky Heart by Really Ray Cyrus. He's still living off that one.
I almost put that on my list. Like that close.
Yeah. Walking in Memphis by Mark Cohn. Blind Melon, I Touch Myself. Life is a Highway by Tom Cochran.
Good choice. Good choice.
This Is How We Do It by Montel Jordan.
Yes, sir.
You Get What You Get, yeah. Bittersweet Symphony, and The Distance by Cake.
Ooh. I feel like they're not really a one-hit wonder though, because there was one other one that hit it kind of big.
That's the only one by Cake I ever knew.
Fair enough.
I mean, Scully's right there. We could rip the walls down with this playlist at any
100%. 100%.
Zero
And
debate.
I never saw it on any list, but I swore the song came out in the late 90s. The Way by Fastball.
Oh God, I hated that song, but I think you're right. I don't think that 99?
Yeah, I was, but they must have had more than one hit because I never saw them in any of the other, like, any of the lists that I was looking at.
Yeah, no, it said 98. And
They must have had another song come out after that then.
I don't remember that. Let's see. God, I don't know. I don't remember them having anything but that song. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know.
Wilbur is complaining about Cake.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Yeah, there we go. Now she got it.
Calm down, Amber. We just had a heart-to-heart about whatever the hell it was up here. Oh yeah, Lisa Loeb. I mean, I got you with Lisa Loeb. Cake. I don't know. I didn't hear.
Yeah,
No
I don't
other
think
Cake
Cake is a
songs.
one-hitter,
I
guys.
have no idea.
Um,
Shitless by L7 is a classic. Absolutely right.
oh,
though.
hell yeah.
L7. I mean, Pretend We're Dead, of course, is the one, and Bricks Are Heavy is the album. I got that one. Oh man, Shitlist is a great song. Although they were known for Pretend We're Dead, Shitlist was just another song on that album, but Shitlist is awesome. And they were just very angry females singing rock songs. It was really nice.
I do enjoy angry females, so.
They're angry. They were angry. I mean,
Right.
I think we hit on about half the songs of the '90s there, Corey.
Just about. I think the whole decade was one-hit wonders.
It's unreal. What happened? Is the poor goat okay?
Yeah, my goat's okay.
Whew.
All right. Well, why don't you hit me up with one of those facts that sound like bullshit?
Well, Corey, now since I'm at the new compound here, I don't have the book, but I was told a fact today. And I want you to tell me if it's true or not. Is this one only? In Switzerland, it's illegal to own just one guinea pig. True or false?
I would think that's false.
According to my historian, that is true.
Huh.
You have to have at least two.
Gotta have at least two.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a mating for life thing like birds or something like that. I have no idea. All I was told was that fact, and I said, that's the one I'll use.
Huh.
Amber says it's true.
That's interesting. Like I immediately go to way dirtier thoughts than that, where if you only have one guinea pig, you're gonna try some stuff with a toilet paper tube and
That can't be good. Yeah, like South Park style.
yeah, Lemmy Winks.
Poor guy.
Lemmy Winks.
Absolutely.
All right, folks. Now the time has come to turn the control of the show over to you. Ask the WIdiots almost anything.
Ask us anything if you want to continue. If you keep on thinking of good one-hit wonders that we didn't mention, hit it up because we goddamn near covered all of it. But
oh, for sure.
Okay, Sergeant, hamster, guinea pig, they're almost the same thing.
I think a hamster's a little smaller. Like it was a gerbil that was with Richard Gere, but
it was Richard Gere though. Yeah, and he didn't like that episode either, apparently.
yeah, evidently not.
Didn't you asked that last week, Scully?
Yeah, that was your assignment, dude.
I
already said mine last week.
Oh, Campy Nickelback? I mean, I don't even know. But the favorite song that the public loathes. Jesus Christ.
I mean, you could just say Achy Breaky Heart and be done with it.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's enough fans of Achy Breaky. Let's see. No. Because people love Pour Some Sugar on Me, so it can't be that one. Everybody loves We Didn't Start the Fire. Born in the USA. Man. Everybody loves
No
California.
doubt, Stallman.
Bob's Diner by Susan Vega. Was it Bob's or Tom's?
I thought it was Tom's.
That's what I'm guessing too. Because didn't they? There was something in a Seinfeld episode about that, or some little like Easter egg to that song, and because the diner's name was Tom or something like that. Bob and Tom radio show. Boy, I'm gonna have to think about this favorite song thing.
All right. Well, while he's burning up his memory card stuck up in his head, ask a few other questions for us, and maybe we'll jog a memory for Kev here eventually.
Oh, okay, so that's okay. Everyone hated it. I thought that was a good song.
Yeah. There you go. That's your answer.
There it is. Boom. Tom's Diner. Oh man, what did everybody love? Let me just. I'll do some homework here. You guys talk amongst yourselves for a second.
Well, I guess that means you're stuck with me. Several items that have been discontinued you'd bring back in a heartbeat.
Oh God.
I mean, for me, first off the list would be Josta.
The strawberry guarana soda.
Yes, sir.
Guano or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, it was guarana. Oh, that shit was fire. I was addicted to that in middle school. We carried that in the Coke machines at the New Lisbon Middle School until like 2001. Now it's just go back into the middle school after I got into high school with like $1.50 in quarters, buy 3 cans, and then poof, be good to go rest of the day.
Yeah. I have a song now. I do enjoy my Christmas music, but I don't mind the Mariah Carey song.
Okay, that's one that the public loves. All right, good enough for me.
Don't mind it.
Okay, for you, what items that have been discontinued would you bring back in a heartbeat?
Well, on sodas, I'd go Surge and then Vault.
Oh, Vault was good.
Yeah, they both had the diet version, so that helped me out, whereas Josta did not.
Actually, it was a Pepsi machine for the Josta because that was a Pepsi product. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah, Slice was good. I mean, there's so many sodas that they got rid of that. I mean, Crystal Pepsi, yeah, just because it's cool. But I mean, other products. I mean, I always find stuff at Walmart when I go, and I'll buy it for a few months, and then inexplicably, it's gone. They just simply don't sell it anymore. I can't fathom it, but they just poof, on to the next. Jarts. I mean, Jarts is good.
Yeah.
With the metal tips, of course, obviously.
Oh, naturally.
Obvious. God, I don't know. You always think of like food with that question.
Yeah, you usually do because that, like, food is like a very nostalgic thing. It takes you back to a real comfort zone in your life.
I mean, Hardee's used to have hot dogs that were really good. Little styrofoam container. I think they steamed the hot dog bun. It was fantastic. Of course, McDonald's keeps on throwing shit off the menu, then bringing it back. Snack wraps were good, but they're back now.
And McRib is seasonal, and now there's a class action lawsuit about it being actual rib meat. Like, who fucking cares? It tastes good.
All you got to do is go into Quick Trip on the days they got them for sale for $1.69 or $1.99 and buy like 7 of them.
That's what I do. I don't buy 7 of them, but I get 2 of them.
Oh God, they're so good. They are so good.
Oh, Sarge does have this one. Oldsmobile.
Oldsmobile.
Bring that shit back.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The Buick Century is what my aunt always had. And those cars last forever.
Yeah. I would say, look, my grandma had a Olds 88 from 1984. Great fucking car, drove like a dream. My uncle Larry has it currently, and that thing is still running. The fucking car is 42 years old
Yeah. They put
as of
bulletproof
this year.
in. Yeah. Yeah, that's
Um,
all.
yeah, you cannot kill those things. Another thing I would probably bring back in a heartbeat would be the Buick Grand National.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's the sister car of the Monte Carlo.
Okay. Yep.
So good. Grand National looks so badass. I think it was the GNX that
Mhm.
was the like super sport model. Oh, it was so badass.
Yeah. I mean, cars for me, man. I mean, my Ford Ranger. Scully knew my Ford Ranger because he had a blue one. I had a green one at the same time. But I think he had the 4.0 engine, and he had the 3.0, and I had the 4. One of the two. Man, those were good times. I miss my
Yeah, and
Ford Ranger.
the current Ford Ranger is the shits.
Well,
Um,
and it's very unaffordable.
oh yeah, yeah, you ain't kidding.
Okay, so first job, best job, worst job. Ooh.
Lay it on me, dude.
My first job was working at Burnstead's in Saw Care. It is now a pet store, Family Dollar, and the Chinese restaurant in town. But I was 16, and my dad knew the owner, and so that was my in, and worked there. It was fun, but stocking, bagging, same shit. Um, Best job, worst job. Oh, the best job I ever had, and Scully, I believe. Did you work this the year after I was there or something? I was a security guard for Permar, but they sent me to Camp Shy in the Dells.
Oh, dude.
Dude, in the summer of '04, best job ever. I sat in this little hut. You basically had to Permar. See, Scully knows. I think he did that job or something like that. But I sat in this little hut during the summer. So if it was hotter than hell, it was hotter than hell. And if it stormed, it stormed. But you just had signed people in, signed people out to this camp, and they hired people from all over the world to come work there. So I met people from Australia, Germany, all over the place. It was great. All I did was shoot the shit with people all day. It was fantastic. Worst job. I work for some bad people. Worst job. Probably selling cars. That job sucks. I know people make careers out of it, and it is what it is. But man, back when I did it, and just who I am, I don't like it. Hated it. Worked for some fucking terrible supervisors. I had a lot of supervisors in my time, and I know who exactly the worst one I've ever worked for is. And he was one that was when I was selling cars. So that's it.
Yeah, so my first job, if I'm recollecting this correctly, I believe was go-kart attendant at Riverview Park and Waterworld. And I can also roll that into the worst job. The supervisors were the shits. And I can talk all the shit I want about this company now because it's been dead for 30 years. Or 20 years, give or take. I think it's now all overtaken by Timbavati Wildlife Park. The old hurricane slide is still there. I think that's where the ostrich hangs out. Or at least that's where the viewing platform is. But yeah, that job was the absolute drizzling shits, as Stone Cold Steve Austin would say. My supervisor, Alan, can kiss my ass. And the other guy that was supervising with him wasn't much better, but Alan can kiss my ass. And also that lady that come up on me like a enraged rhinoceros when I allegedly told off her kid on the go-kart track to stop being a brat, she could kiss my ass too.
Oh my god. Yeah, good old Delve.
As for the best job, I would say probably the one that I have now. I'm a pest control tech. I go in all these different places, homes, businesses, what have you, and I get to help people resolve their issues. Honestly, with the backup that we have from corporate supervisors, regional managers, everything of the sort, all the support that we get in our customers, top notch, best job I ever had.
Stone Cold CMC versus Alan Hell in a Cell.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
All right,
I mean,
I gotta get back up here.
I worked for Kalahari in the snack bar the first year it was open. That was an awesome job.
Oh
And
god.
and then I went back for another summer because my friend worked there, so he knew Todd and all that, and so we got in right away and worked the snack bar, and that was a great gig because we saw everybody, talked to everybody, all the lifeguards and all that, and met a lot of cool people there. And then the next year we went back and they didn't have our jobs, so we ended up being slide attendants, and we made it like 2 weeks. Like we're like, we can't do this. Like slide attendant was like the worst job. You're just stuck up there and you're like, all right, here you go. Couldn't really talk to him, but you couldn't hear him because all you heard is water park noise all day. And it's like,
Right.
Go. Like, it's terrible. Oh man. Oh god. Door ask us questions too. Holy
Yeah, I gotta scroll back up to it. Hang on, I got it. All right, you have to live the rest of your life as an animated version of yourself on one of the following: South Park, Family Guy, Simpsons, Flintstones, Scooby Doo.
Ooh, he put in the Scooby Doo. Oh man. I'm torn between South Park, Family Guy, and Scooby Doo. I think Family Guy would probably be the coolest. I think South Park would be okay. But Scooby Doo, like, I assume I'm part of the gang, so I get to go around solving these crimes, which is pretty cool. I'll say Scooby Doo. I'll say Scooby Doo.
Yeah, for me, it's a toss up between Flintstones and Family Guy. I do like The Simpsons, despite other reports. It's my mom that hated The Simpsons for unknown reasons. Don't understand, never will, but yeah, maybe she'll answer me in the afterlife. Who knows? Um, so Scooby Doo's a fun one. South Park, okay, I can make fun of everybody. Great. Flintstones would be fun only because I'd get to operate a dinosaur. But if you ask me, just based on chaos content and the way my brain works, Family Guy all day.
Yeah. I mean, that's my favorite show listed of the 5 to watch. But I just think it'd be cool to go around, drive around with the mystery machine. I mean, but is Scrappy Doo involved there, or is it just Scooby? Because I don't know if I
It
could deal with
might
Scrappy
be.
all the day long. Like, oh my god. But I'm sticking with my answer, Scooby Doo.
Fair enough. All right. Skullman comes with another question. If you had to pick one meal to eat the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh, that one is pretty simple. For me, it is my grandma's Swiss steak with homemade mashed potatoes and corn. And it was Swiss steak. It's made with flour, onion, and ketchup. And you put water in like a Nesco cooker, but you let it cook like all day long, or a crock pot, whatever. Flat iron steaks or flat steak or a round steak, just something thin, and you just let it do its thing for hours on end. And oh my God, it is so good. That is my favorite meal. I have the recipe. Absolutely delicious.
Yeah, for me, I would have to take it back to the Thanksgiving meals of my youth. Because there were contributions from everybody. Obviously, there's the turkey. I love turkey. Hook me up with the bird. Turkey's great. My Aunt Kathy always made a really nice marshmallow salad. It had like the different fruits and the jello and shit. So it was like all kind of mixed together. It's, one of those Midwest salads that aren't really salads. Then my mom's dinner rolls, which I still have the recipe for that. Her dinner rolls were the bomb, without question. And you add in the simple staples like your stuffing, your mashed potatoes, and all that good stuff. Yeah, just take me back to that. I will relive that every day of my life. In sections if I have to.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So that marshmallow fluff fruit salad stuff, right?
Yeah.
Years and years ago, my aunt and grandma are going to some sort of shindig. It might have been some sort of family reunion. And my grandma had her, the typical medium-sized Tupperware container full of that stuff. She drops it.
Oh no.
She drops it on the sidewalk, concrete bits, So she takes it back inside, dusts it off, and goes to the reunion with it. Nobody knew the difference. I guess I don't know. I've heard that story. That was a long time ago, but oh God, I can just see her doing it too.
Oh, for sure.
Dusting off
if you guys want like a YouTube channel recommendation for me, or like TikTok, Facebook, whatever, look up That Midwestern Mom. She's from northern Minnesota, and she makes all of these Minnesota salads that aren't really salads. Oh my God. Some of the shit that she finds is just so absurd. And it's highly entertaining. She always has to test out what she made. And she gets a little more psychotic as the videos go along, especially if it's like some really depraved. Yes, Sarge knows exactly what I'm talking about. A tuna fish jello mold.
tuna fish jello.
Oh my God. It was like a terrible aspic.
Oh my God. What's the name of that? Midwestern.
The Midwestern Mom.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember if she's on YouTube or not, but I know she's on like Facebook and TikTok.
Yeah, she's got 14,000 on YouTube.
Yeah, that's a solid following. She's great.
Yeah, she's pretty active. Yeah.
Yeah, I love her. I'll watch her every chance I get. She's hilarious. Super talented too. She's like a trained opera singer and shit. So like a school teacher, trained opera singer. She's traveled like this woman knows her shit.
I was gonna say an opera singer in northern Minnesota. What work you get up there? But if she's
it's not like her main job. She's a teacher, but
all right, she's good to go then.
Oh, Skullman coming with the goods once again.
Oh fuck! Here we go.
You're a teenager again. Date one, do one, dump one. Topanga from Boy Meets World, Kelly Kapowski from Saved by the Bell, and Stephanie Tanner from Full House.
Now, are we doing this just on their looks in the 90s, or are we counting their after 90s life and looks?
No, I would fully assume if we're teenagers again, so are they.
Okay. All right. Oh, God. Stephanie Tanner wasn't hot until she hit after that. Ugh. Kelly. Oh, Kelly. So, oh God. If I date one, does that mean I do one as well? No, just date. Just date. Okay.
Yeah, think of it like dating, one night stand,
Oh
not doing it.
God, that's
Okay,
tough.
well, I got mine.
Okay, go.
I would dump Steph, do Topanga, date Kelly.
Okay. Oh man, this is a good question from Scott. This is serious. Like I said, Stephanie to me did not become a smoke show until that show was long and over with.
Oh yeah,
So
once she hit her 20s, then it was
oh,
like game over.
it's unreal. So I would have to dump her. I'm with you on that one. This is not PG-13. No. But I just the fact to see it without clothing, I would have to do Kelly Kapowski. Because I would have to. I would have to. Zero debate. And then I would have to date Topanga. So that's my answer.
And I mean,
Solid.
honestly, if we are talking one night stand type shit out of any of those shows, Elizabeth Berkley's character from Saved by the Bell, I cannot think of what her fucking name
Jesse
was.
Spano.
That's it. Yeah, one night
She's so
stand
excited.
all the way.
She just can't fight it because she's on them pills.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, that's one night stand material right there.
I mean, well, at least you got Showgirls then to watch over and over.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
I mean, that ain't no problem there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was, man, yeah, I got it. Man, those are three solid options. But yeah, Stephanie didn't get, even if it was like DJ Tanner, I wouldn't even, it'd be the same answer.
Yeah, I think the Tanner girls are just getting dumped.
Yeah. Yeah, but if it's like Stephanie Tanner, 25 years old, I'm in.
Oh, yeah.
Zero debate. Zero debate. I mean, this is a wholesome family show, folks. Sign the kids up, bring them on in. You know, we just give you the honest truth. We can't help it. Whatever happened to that reboot of Boy Meets World? Did that go anywhere, or was that like a one season thing?
I think it was like 2 or 3 seasons, but it was on streaming, so.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Ooh. What sequel movie or movies were the biggest letdowns?
Fuck. I mean, Police Academy, 6, City Under Siege was fucking terrible. I liked all the other ones. That one was fucking awful.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
I liked all the Rambos, even the 4th one or 5th one or whatever. I love Dumb and Dumber 2 or TO or whatever. That was actually, I like that. That was funny. I'm rambling off random sequels here. Revenge of the Nerds, I loved all those. There's 4 of them. The Home Alone ones were a little rough, 3 and 4. The one with the car, that was okay. But what about you?
Oh, man. So I'm that rare bird that actually likes most of the Transformers series, so I can't really put that in my letdown list. As I mean, as long as Peter Cullen's voicing Optimus Prime, I don't give a shit. Honestly, I don't even know that I would necessarily say sequel because it never got a chance to have a sequel. Biggest letdown movie for me was G.I. Joe. Like the live action one. Oh, it was the shits.
God.
That was like when they were like rebooting all of the 80s hits.
Mm-hmm.
And G.I. Joe was the shits. Miami Vice was eh.
18?
The 18 movie was actually pretty good, I thought.
That's what I thought too. Of course, Dukes of Hazzard. I don't know if that was any good.
I wanted to love it so much.
Yeah.
I mean, Burt Reynolds was Boss Hogg. Sean William Scott playing Bo Duke was kind of a letdown. Only because he played it like he played Stifler, and So, I mean, Dukes of Hazzard movie was a letdown, I think. As much as I wanted to... you had Willie Nelson as Uncle Jesse. Burt Reynolds as fucking Boss Hogg. I don't remember offhand who played Roscoe Coltrane, but...
What did Knoxville do, or am I thinking of a different movie?
Yeah, Johnny Knoxville was Luke Duke.
Okay.
And Jessica Simpson was Daisy Duke.
Who the fuck was Roscoe P. Coltrane in?
That's what I'm having a hard time remembering. Like, I just rattled off the entire cast to you, dude.
No. Some guy named MC Gainey.
Oh, no wonder I didn't remember.
Yeah, no clue.
Yeah, all-star cast beyond that guy.
Yeah,
but that movie was just Like, yeah, there's like, if I know it's going to be horrible, I typically don't watch it. So, like, that kind of leaves my line of demarcation for terrible movies kind of at a really low baseline. There's a lot of shit that I like that the public did not. So I can't even really say that there's a sequel that I was really let down by, honestly.
I can't even remember the sequel I watched. Who knows?
I mean, as soon as I saw that LeBron James was casted in Space Jam 2, I was immediately out.
No.
That one, I was apparently right by not watching that one because it did not hold the same charm as the original.
No. If qualified to advance in the Olympics, what's your sport? Ooh. I'd probably just keep it simple and say trap shooting, or whatever, skeet shooting, whatever they call it there. That seems reasonable.
Oh, what's that one with the fucking broom and the rock?
Curling.
Bingo. There's mine.
Yeah, that'd be badass. Just sit there and sweep it. That'd be badass right there.
I mean, granted, there's talent involved, but...
If you could pick your name, would you keep it or change it? And you can't say to Steven Tyler. Yeah,
Kev.
I mean, I'd keep my name. I ain't changing my name.
Honestly, for me, I would fall back on the original name that was thrown about for me, which would have been Scott Allen, which would have made my initials SAM.
There you go.
But I think I did all right. I don't think I would probably keep mine, if I'm completely honest.
Might as well. More likely to be alive under an alias, Elvis Presley or Jim Morrison.
Ooh, yes, I'm going to get into this one.
I mean...
Because I believe wholeheartedly, 100%, there is a preacher in Memphis right now. I cannot think of the dude's name right off the top of my head. but like his vocal, like his speaking voice and his singing voice are dead ringers for Elvis Presley, and that dude would be the correct age for Elvis Presley. I think the first name is Bob.
He'd be like 90.
Exactly.
Jesus. Ooh.
Yeah, the dude's first name is Bob.
Oh, let me see here. What did Morrison die from?
Drug overdose.
Eh,
Or no, he drowned in his bathtub if I remember right.
let's see.
But he was in some deep shit, so I could see him doing this too, but my money's on it being Elvis.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Elvis with that one too. I don't know where he'd be at or what he'd be doing, but the king, the king, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, there is some scuttlebutt out there about, like I said, it's a southern preacher who does sing during services, and his voice is so similar to that of Elvis. And being that Elvis was making that turn toward more gospel music as he got older, they think that may be what he did. He just faked his death and then,
Wouldn't that be something? Good Lord.
yeah, the dude's first name is Bob.
Bob. Bob. Uh-oh. You are a WWE wrestler. What's your stage name and your gimmick? Oh, fuck. I mean, I don't know about the name, but since it's already been done, I don't know how. Like something like the Crow Sting, but you'd have to find that group of enemies because it doesn't work if you're just going after one guy or two guys.
Right.
There has to be that stable like the NWO to make that work. I'd love to see that again. It'd be awesome, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about stage name either because, like, I can't think that far ahead, and it'd have to be something you'd want to see in the lights, in the marquee, and be like, that's the guy I want to see. And my creative power is not so much in character name. It's like I am so basic, but the gimmick, kind of like you, I think the lone wolf thing, if it were properly played out, would be just absolutely badass on the main stage. But I would take it one step further. I wouldn't focus on a single group, because like once that faction or that group is gone, then what else are you fighting against?
Yeah, but they'd probably never leave. Just like the NWO, they got everybody in it at some point in time, basically. But
Yeah, so my thing would be, it'd be more like the lone wolf that shows up and just hates everybody, motherfucks
yeah,
everybody.
yes,
Like,
absolutely.
my only goal here is for me and me alone, and for me to be the top draw in this business, I need to have that title. I don't care who I have to go through to get it, and then just decimate the entire roster. Whether they're heel or babyface, you don't give a shit because you're just there for yourself. Whether the crowd likes you or hates you, doesn't matter.
Or you and I tag team, and we become the second version of the Mega Powers.
Eh.
You can be Hogan or Savage. I'll give you your choice.
Hogan must pose.
Oh, Hollywood, if you will. I mean, yeah, the Mechanimal would be your stage name for sure.
Yeah, potentially.
And of course, the Door hitting us with I don't believe that Elvis is dead. Of course, the great Gavin Rossdale singing that one back in the day. Elvis, Jim. Who's that other guy? Mama Cass.
Yeah, Mama Cass was in the 27 Club too.
Yeah.
Janis Joplin.
Oh, yeah. Me and my Bobby McGee.
Kurt Cobain. I think Shannon Hoon from Blind Melon was in the 27 Club too.
Was Winehouse in there too?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Shannon Hoon. Michael Hutchins from In Excess. He was older, wasn't he?
I think so.
Okay.
I want to say the same for Bradley Noel from Sublime.
Yeah.
I think he was just a touch older, but oh my god, dude, have you heard his kid sing?
Mm-mm.
Dead ringer for Bradley.
Well, we all know
his name is Jacob.
Okay. Jacob Noel. Well, we all know that the number one song for Sublime is April 26, 1992.
Yes.
Zero debate. Zero debate. So we can take that one out of the rotation. We don't need to know it. Great song. Great song.
April 26, 1992. We were out on the streets. Tell me, where were you?
Mm-hmm. We were participating in some anarchy. Oh, man. Hey, we're 2 hours in, Corey. 2 hours in.
Any other questions for the Widiots?
Ooh. Actually, like, I would want to be like Bobby Heenan. Be like, have a manager and just do what he did, and then be the announcer with the same sort of like wit and attitude towards it. Like, that would be awesome if we could get another one like that. Because now,
oh, for sure.
You know,
I think I'm better suited to be a manager anyway.
Right. Don't have to take as many bumps.
I know, right? I mean, basically, I'd be just aping on Jimmy Cornette's shtick.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Yeah, if you had a tennis racket too, you'd carry around. That'd be badass.
Door at 11 Steps comes in again. Who would you select as a manager to guide you to the pay window of professional wrestling?
I mean, you know my answer. You know my answer, Door. It's the brain. It's Bobby Heenan. Hey, he'd be fucking. That'd be great.
Okay, well, now mine would be. Basically, they're the Kentucky version and the New York version of the same guy. I can't go wrong with either one. You give me either the Wiseman Paul Heyman, or you give me Jim Cornette. They're the same person.
Pretty. Yeah, one's got a phone, one's got a tennis racket.
Yeah, and even Bruce Pritchard will come out and say, same person.
Bruce Pritchard, Bobby Heenan. Yeah, there wasn't really anybody.
I mean, I could see you being guided by either. Oh, fuck. Not Grand Wizard Eddie Roth. No. Freddie Blassie.
Classy Freddy Blassie. Yeah.
Or the version of Paul Bearer that came before Paul Bearer. You could be led to the ring by Percival Pringle.
Percival Pringle, absolutely. Back in the old, AWA days or whatever?
Yes, sir.
I mean, yeah, Paul Bear would be awesome. I mean, they're all good. Sable, just because you know why? Sable. I'd pick somebody else before her. Tori Wilson.
Oh yeah.
Give me that one. My best childhood memory or memories? I mean, that's just going hunting with my dad, hanging out in the woods. That's easy peasy right there. But like childhood stuff, like with my friends, and the one that is, and you, I don't know if you'll ever see this again, but man, I had a whole bucket of toy guns. That's just who I was, and had neighbor kids across the street until third-ish, fourth grade, whatever it was, and we would just, there were three of them, and so we would just use our two lawns, and like we'd stay in our two lawns, and we just like we play guns is what we called it. We just grab whatever toy guns we had in our bins and just go fuck around for God knows how long. Those were fun, and of course you can't even hardly even buy a toy gun anymore. So
Right. Not without it being like wrapped up in, bright colors,
yeah,
so as not to get confused for the real deal.
Yep, got to have the orange tip, all that good stuff.
Which is probably for the best.
Yeah, probably.
For me, it has to be the family trips that we took. That'd be one version of it. I mean, not many people get to say that they went out to Vegas when they were like 12 years old. That's before it became like really a all around family entity that just happened to have some casinos. But we stayed at Circus, and they had just this badass arcade, kind of like mid level, because like the casino was the main floor. I think buffet was second level. Third level was like first floor of the hotel. Fourth floor was where the arcade was, if I remember right. And I came home with just a boatload of shit. 'Cause I was just sitting in there pumping quarters into skee ball and just ripping it up and winning tickets all over the place. So that was fun. We did a trip out to South Dakota to see the Mount Rushmore, the OG Mount Rushmore, Rapid City, Deadwood. Had a real nice campground out by Custer State Park. That was just amazing. Got to see the early renderings of Crazy Horse. Took a trip to Tennessee. The UP of Michigan, got to see where the Edmund Fitzgerald sunk.
Jesus.
So, I mean, we had a lot of good trips. But I think probably the most core memory I have, it was Sunday afternoon grocery shopping with my parents. Because Dad would make it his mission to get us lost. Now, understand, we're only going from here to Toma. That man, we would go grocery shopping, we'd do our thing, and he would take us down like 15 different back roads. I would know immediately where we were at, and my mom would be in the front seat going, because she was directionally challenged. I love you, but you were directionally challenged. She'd be like, where the hell are we? And my old man would be like, we'll get home. And during that time, it was usually late afternoon, so WCOW, Cow 97 out of Sparta would be playing the classic country hits. So every time we would come back, I'd be listening a little bit more, because one of my favorite country songs would inevitably come on, which would be either Convoy by C.W. McCall or shit. There's one by Doug Supernaw. I cannot remember the name of the fucking song right now. But it was like, is that your horse? Long Tall Texan, that's it. Great song. But yeah, those are like, the core memories. And of course, there was the one night we came back and the northern lights were overhead. And the old man tried telling me that was aliens coming to get me. And Mom just shot him a look like you wouldn't believe. If looks could have killed that night, that man have been dead.
Oh man, you said skee ball. I miss the old arcades in the malls, man.
Dude.
Oh man,
Valley View and La Crosse is trying to bring that back. They do have a pretty nicely set up arcade. I think like maybe half a block in from the Barnes and Noble.
yeah, I know.
If Liz was still awake, she'd be probably telling me right exactly where it's at because she remembers that mall by heart.
It's see nowadays though you got to pay damn near $5 just to play for 5 seconds.
Oh yeah,
Stupid. But no, I miss it, man. Westgate Mall in Madison had the best. You had East Town, West Town, but Westgate Mall had the best arcade. That was awesome.
oh for sure. They had a pretty solid little like arcade setup. It was just like the video games at the Dell's Greyhound track.
Okay.
That's where I played Street Fighter for the first time.
Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Yep, Street Fighter 2 arcade. I think a WrestleMania arcade game was there too.
Mm-hmm.
There are a couple others. I know I want to say there was I think there was a fighting game with like the superheroes. It was like Marvel versus DC or some shit.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
Because I would always take Captain America and just beat everybody's ass.
There was Altered Beast, the Street Fighters, Tekken. I never really played Tekken.
Tekken was fun.
Yeah, I never really played that. It was always like Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I had that some bitch for Super Nintendo too. And I was always E Honda, and I just smash the punch button, then he'd do his little 100-hand slap, and I just beat the piss out of people.
Oh, yeah. And he was the best in that challenge where you had to destroy that car.
Yeah, car, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, because I would either take him or Blanca for that.
Oh, Blanca, yeah, he's just, yeah.
I mean,
the water
Mount Rushmore. Arcade Game Mount Rushmore might not be too far off.
Ooh.
I would think also mall stores, because I think we all remember the classic stores. Although I think our number one would probably be about the same.
For mall stores?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh. I don't know. Spencer. Oh, I was told Spencer Gifts.
Yeah, that'd be my number one.
Yeah, I mean, there's Spencer's, and then what was that other one that was?
Well, I know there was KB Toys. There was
KB.
Yeah, KB Toys. Shit.
Spencer's, and then there was another one that was like a jokester store too that I can't remember. What the hell was it? I think it's still out there, but not in the West.
I cannot remember it.
There we go. Spencer's. Wait, I don't know. I can't keep track of everything. I mean, in the mall, yeah, they did, and then you'd throw your coins in there.
Yeah.
And then they took them out, and now all they got are those kid playgrounds, which is a disease pool waiting to happen. So that's cool. It's fine.
It's fine. They got massage chairs too. So.
Well, that too. Yeah, they got the massage chairs. They got everybody in the middle selling every little trinket you can imagine, and then half the stores are actually empty. So that's cool. It's fine.
It's fine.
I mean, waterfall. Yeah, I mean, the poor malls. Yeah, Lids. I mean, if you needed a hat, you had to go to Lids.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are still out there, though. There's one in Tanger Outlet.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know if West Town's still got that one or not. I haven't been in West Town Mall in quite some time. Suncoast Video was always a good one. Champ Sports, when they actually like sold decent stuff that wasn't
Right.
$1,000.
All right. Any other questions for the Widiots? Otherwise, we're gonna pack it in and call her good.
I think that means we.
Yeah, yeah, the silence is deafening. So on that note, we're gonna pack her in and call it good for the night. We appreciate you guys joining us tonight. Phenomenal episode. This show stinks, but phenomenal episode. Next week we'll be doing. Well, I'm going to be greatly disappointed by another flavor of dad water. So we got that to look forward to next week. Probably be looking at our Super Bowl predictions. We might even just predict the NFL awards like MVP, Offensive Player of the Year. Those lists have already come out, so we can probably make some guesses on that. Yeah, no, Scully, no, math is not my friend, so no.
Oh god, I mean, and that's the triangle shit. That's geometry. That was the worst fucking course. That was the biggest waste of time. What do you don't need to know any of that stuff ever. You'll figure it out later. You don't need to know that stuff.
Yeah, the square root of that is 13 penguins.
Exactly. Sarge is a mathematician. He knows the answer.
Indeed he is. So yeah, we'll be doing more Florida Man versus Midwest Guy. I'm sure I'll find something weird and spooky on Phantoms and Monsters from the state of Wisconsin. We'll find out if there's anything else terrible that Kevin can eat. I think I just heard Dana's grandma cat yowl.
It's Kit Kat.
Good old Kit Kat. I love her.
She's just hanging out on the step. Doing her thing.
Hi, Kit Kat.
My hat will be back next week, too.
Yes, the hat will be back. Let's see, what else? Yeah, we'll figure something out. We still got to figure out what the Mount Rushmore is going to be. So we'll get that to you sometime this weekend, or I might get it to you tonight if Kevin and I figure it out when we get off the air here. So that being said, thank you once again for joining us tonight. Could have done anything else, but you joined us, so we appreciate you for that. And we will see you next week, Friday, 7:30. Stay warm, peace, love, and hugs, and we love most of you. Later.